Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Kilniath and today we are cracking on with some more Monster Hunter G. And yeah, that was confusing. I don't know why OBS seems to have decided it can't capture multiple windows anymore. Because my clock is literally just the clock on my computer and I just record the little countdown thing. But yeah, I mean, it's better than what it was doing earlier because it was actually replacing the green background with the entirety of the clock app. So God knows what's going on there. But yeah, it is a Monday after all. Maybe the computer's feeling Monday as well. Who knows? Just before we do get started, I wanted to do some thanks for people who followed recently over the weekend. So thank you to Lightstriker05. Thank you to Bobbling QJ. Thank you to Awesome2Cherry. And thank you to Jet Blacksheep, who I also watched stream yesterday. They were playing Elden Ring and doing some very impressive things. So definitely feel free to check them out on Twitch. But yeah, back to hunting monsters. Let's get into it and try to remember where we were, because I've kind of been a little bit distracted by Oblivion recently, like most of the world. Here we go. So yeah, hope everybody is doing well. I'm aware it's a Monday, so it's probably the least favourite day for many people out there. It's also very, very sunny and very, very warm in the UK, so apologies if you do pick up the sound of my fan, but I would be a puddle, a melted puddle without it. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. So where was I on this? I have basic supplies. I believe I have the urgent quest to do a Rathalos. I do. Still terrifies me. I've fought a couple of Rathalos now, but it's still kind of scary. Do I have anything that will give me an advantage? I doubt it. I do have a single Thunderbug. That's not going to be particularly helpful. I think the quest will give us some flash bombs. Oh wait, hold on. I've got some flash bombs. We'll be having them. Because he does like to fly around, which can be quite annoying. It's not an egg quest, so I don't need any dung bombs or anything. We're not trapping him, or at least not intentionally. I mean, a trap might potentially be useful, just to make him vulnerable for a bit. Healing-wise, we've got all this healing stuff. Still got his armor charm, so that's good. Got paintballs, got sharpening. Got a bit of meat. Could probably do with some more meat. We'll take his barbecue spit. Get some herbivore meat whilst we're on the hunt. I doubt there is anything I can do upgrade-wise, equipment-wise. Yeah, so I'm using that at the moment, which is 624. The next upgrade for that takes it to 624, but not as sharp. It also requires more Rathalos stuff. So we shan't be doing that for a while. Armor-wise... Ooh. Ooh, hello. That looks quite appealing. Health plus 3. Fire res plus 2. That would give us more boost to his health, but less of an attack boost. You know, I'd rather survive more than deal more damage. I don't think attack up small is particularly useful. So we'll swap to that actually. There we go. What about arms? No, we need more Rathian stuff. And Macalite as well. Probably same goes for that. Yeah. So I need to fight more Rathians at some point, but now we're getting there. We're getting closer to his full Rathian set. So let's make an attempt and see how it goes. Yeah, it feels like ages since I've been on this now. Getting far too distracted with Oblivion, but Oblivion is quite a lot of fun. I remember when Oblivion first came out. Well, not necessarily when it first came out, but I went to a friend's house and they had an Xbox 360 and Oblivion. It just blew my mind that they were there summoning skeletons and unlocking doors with magic and stuff, and I was like, wow, I've never seen gaming like that before. Blew my young mind. I think I was probably busy playing Deus Ex at the time on the PS2. That was the game that I was obsessed with. Also, I don't know why I'm going back to the dung pile again. I don't need cut goo stuff anymore, but gives us a little bit of money, I suppose. If we get any, that is. Nope. Game is as cruel as ever. Let's get some meat. Oh, I forgot I can occasionally fell them in one. Right. That's a bit of raw meat. Can we get two? We can. Also, I love the shoulder on this armour. Little spiky pauldron. Oh, he's taking 2 hits instead of 1. That's fine. As long as I still remember how to play the game, I shouldn't get beaten up by the herbivores, hopefully. Doesn't hold true for all herbivores, seeing as other ones in Volcano and Desert like to beat me up a little bit. Balls. Well, I was bound to get it wrong at some point. I don't think the rare ones actually lower your stamina. Oh, no. I'm doing it by the music again instead of the visuals. I need to stare at the bone at the end. There we go. Yeah, that's the strategy I use most of the time. If you stare at the bone and wait for the textures to swap out, it's clearer on that when it gets darker. So it's changed there. And then there. Goes like a yellowy colour. So I've got 5. I think that'll be enough. I do have paintballs, don't I? Yes. Let's go and find Mr. Wrath. Is this the first Wrath we've seen? Do we need to get a cutscene? Don't think so. Let's get some of these guys out of the way. How's it going? Well, I've only just started on this hunt, so hopefully we can find a Rathalos without too much faff, and then we'll have the entire 50 minutes to try and leisurely take it down. But yeah, in terms of general, it's a Monday. Do I need to say any more? It's a Monday. OBS has decided to be weird and not show me timer. It's warm. It's sunny. Oh, we do have a cutscene. Yeah, warm and sunny may be considered good things, but I'm far too warm. So, again, apologies if you can hear the fan. Yeah, good old OBS, up to its usual tricks. To be fair, I haven't had much in terms of issues with it so far, but there hasn't been any updates or anything, so I don't know what's caused the issue. Although I'm not going to blame Oblivion, but ever since installing Oblivion on this computer, little weird things have been happening. The paranoid computer user in me likes to think that Oblivion's probably installed some dodgy ass bloody anti-cheat or some shit that's messing with the system. God only knows. Right. Rathalos is here. Let's give him a new paint job. and get started and hope he doesn't beat us up, because I can't remember how to fight him. But I mean, if he wants to just stand there doing nothing, that's fine by me. No, he's doing a jump. No, he's doing a fly. Okay. Okay, Rathalos. Oh, not 9. Why did they always go to 9? Please continue onwards. No, he's going to 9. Oh dear. How are things with you? Priestify? I don't know if you prefer Priestify or if you prefer me to say Alex. It is on your profile after all, so I don't think it's... hopefully you're not offended by me using your name. Oh, there's Melinks in here as well. Just to make it more fun. Call me whatever you want. That's dangerous. Oh shit. Oh shit. Run away. Oh, that was close. Go away, feline. Stop pushing me around. Out, out, out. Yeah, anyone who's seen my YouTube shorts know that me fighting a Rathalos in this particular area doesn't go well. So I will quite happily leave and cheese whilst he's in there. You okay? Just doing some tests. Yeah, I noticed you were in AIM Labs or something like that. That's some kind of like that's a program where you've got to like aim and click on stuff and shoot at stuff quickly or something, isn't it? See, that's the amount of effort that yeah, I wouldn't go to that effort in games. Using a program to train myself. Also, as if my stamina has gone down already. I think rare stakes are fine. Yeah, they are. Oh, I should have used a first aid med actually. Oh well. Back to the flash bombs. Trying to improve my awful aim. Yeah, me and some friends have been playing Borderlands. Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3. And it's funny because I did get a gun on that is quite accurate. And realised just how poor my aim actually is. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, shite. As if I blocked that. Don't charge, don't charge, don't charge. Okay, you can have me Felvine. That's fine. Let's run away. Run away. I don't want to go get knocked in that corner again. Oh, we've got a bot. Goodbye, bot. Block. Oh, he's moving. Where's he moving to? Area 4. Area 4 is much nicer to fight him in. Yeah, getting some genuinely accurate weapons in Borderlands and realising it's not the gun that's the problem, it's me. But yeah, I've not been playing Oblivion off stream much, which surprised me because I do really like Oblivion. I've been playing Borderlands with Vector and Draken, and then I've been playing Abiotic Factor, which just keeps having more and more stuff. I've got to a underground dam facility on it now, like where the power for the labs are generated, and it's quite an expansive area. Very much ticks a bunch of boxes for me. Right, can we flash bomb him while he's in the air? Why? Why did that not work? Why did that one not work? Excuse me. Rude. This is the part where we wait. Wait for when he decides he wants to fight. And try to keep his eye on him. as he circles around. I feel like it's a David Attenborough moment. Here we see the Rathalos, one of the most fearsome of dragons, not wyverns, doing his flying attack. And now he's about to do it again. Oh, no, he's coming back. No. Oh. Cheers, Priesty. Ah, I did it again. Called you Priesty. There you go, that'll be a nickname. I'll just, he said I can call you whatever. Yeah, I have, I've put the Discord links and everything on the start screen and the BRB screen now as well. Because if we do get a few more people in the Discord, I'm thinking I might start running polls there on what people want to see. Like whether you want to see... Oh shit. Whether you want to see more Monster Hunter, more Oblivion, more Morrowind, some abiotic factor. Any kind of RPGs and stuff. Potentially even turn-based ones. Oh. Great name, to be fair. Oh. He's getting mad. Uh-oh. Ow. Are you landing or are you flying? Oh shit, he's fireballing. Well, I think if we stay under him, we should be okay. I've been told. Yeah, 3 away from 50 is ridiculous. Don't faint, don't faint, don't faint. Right, get under him, take a mega. Come on. Ha, you missed. Can I do that? No? What about that? Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Not very nice. Right, what about now? There we go, finally. Oh, it took us 4 flash bombs. Yeah, so if we do hit 50 followers, hopefully a few more people can join the Discord as well, because I'd like to know, you know, what people would actually want to see from me. My takes on games and such. As long as it's on brand, of course. Ow. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing racing games or Grand Theft Auto or something. It's probably mainly going to be things in the RPG, ARPG wheelhouse. I wouldn't mind doing some like Diablo 2. Or even seeing if Diablo 4 runs on this PC. I know 2 and 3 definitely do. Oh, there we go. He's on his flyby. Leisure Suit Larry for the win. Yeah, I've always kind of seen that game and been like, doesn't seem like me. It's not a very me game, to be honest. I mean, the other week I was thinking of like, originally I thought, oh yeah, I'll do Monster Hunter 1, then I'll break it up with a random game before doing G. I think that was my intention before I watched the Content Delta streams, and obviously Math mentioned about niches and such. Because originally I was planning on streaming Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, just because it's an old game that I've never completed, but I do really enjoy. But that's not really... Oh shit. That's not really... Ow. I don't like being against a wall. Roll away. Don't roll away. Get knocked back instead. Block. Oh, shite. Oh no, I've got no stamina. Balls. That's fine. It's only his first cart. It's fine. You love Oddworld, nice. Yeah, me too. I've always loved Oddworld. It's such an odd world, badumtish. Yeah, those games have always been really cool. Even Munch's Odyssey and Stranger's Wrath, I think it's called. I wasn't too keen on the new one that they did. That they did the new and tasty, which was like a remake of Abe's Odyssey, and then they did another one that was kind of a reboot slash remake of Abe's Exodus. Oh shit, the paintball ran off. I wasn't looking at the timer. Yeah, they did one that were kind of Abe's Exodus, but it wasn't a remaster. It was like a complete remake slash reboot, and changed a lot of systems, changed a lot of the gameplay and such. And to be honest, I got part way through it and it said, "Oh no, you need X amount of Medokans to continue on to the rest of the game." And I kept getting walled at those sections where they're all climbing up the rafters and you've got to like do tower defensive stuff. That's not what the Abe games are about, in my opinion. I mean, it was a fine game in its own right, but yeah, I wouldn't call it a replacement for Exodus. Oh, feck, he's moved. Now we've got to find him again. That's annoying. Yeah, I think I need to be a bit more aware when fighting a Rathalos. Don't stand near to any walls. Because anytime he gets me against a wall, that's when it's all over. Is he in here? No, he's not in here. So he's either in 10 or 9. Which ones have you played, Alex? Is it just the originals on the PS1, Odyssey and Exodus, or did you go full odd, maximum odd? Get Stranger's Wrath and Munchers. I think Munchers was a classic Xbox exclusive, if my memory serves. I remember having it on the big chunky old Xbox. Oh, why is he in 9? I don't like it when he's in 9. Maybe played Munchers. Probably just the originals, I think. Yeah, a long time ago. They were absolute classics on the PS1, those. Along with Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Tomb Raider. Back when games were simpler. Oh yeah, there he is. Strutting down the corridor. Standing on all the cats. Lol. I love how I threw a paintball and has just jumped into the air. He was that shocked by it, he jumped straight into the air. Wait, why are you going to 6? 6 is an odd place for you to go. I mean, he goes there when I'm stealing his eggs. Oh, no, he's moving again. Trying this new DayZ map, hopefully, but queue is huge. So getting in now in the hopes of streaming in an hour. What map is it? I know of, obviously, the Cherno map, and then there's the Livonia map, and then Sakal, I think, is the new one. But then there's also, like, fan maps or mod maps like Deer Isle and stuff like that. It's been a while since I played DayZ. Called Avalon. Ooh. Seems to be based on some island in California. It's a playtest for a new fan map. Oh. I'd said 8 PM, but I'll start whenever I get in. Earlier or later than planned. Yeah, sounds good. Well, hopefully you manage to get in. And then you can stream out. I mean, you could always start your stream at the usual time and do Dead Side and then flick back over to it. Although I suppose if you're waiting in queue, you don't want to be running both games at once. That'd probably wreck anyone's computer. Just casually running DayZ alongside Dead Side or something. Oh, they changed the sleeping animation. Now he actually lays down instead of standing up like a weird dragon. A weird wyvern. God, you can tell it's a Monday. This is the first time I've ever referred to him as a dragon. I'm going to say hay fever is affecting my brain and everything as well. It's too warm for thoughts. That's why I play Greatsword. Because I can just whack. Probably shouldn't whack that close to his tail, in all fairness. Oh, why did I do that? Uh-oh. He mad. I'm against a wall again. I don't want to be against a wall. He's gonna fireball. That's fine. I will stand here and heal. And then I will place a bomb in the hopes that it hits you. It did not hit him. Oh, that was a quick tail spin. Can you stop spinning, please? Ow. Oh my god, he's like a Beyblade. He's just going round and round and round. Let's get out of there. Jeez. He's fucked off now. I don't know where he's fucked off to. We can't exactly get anywhere from that map. He's like apparently landed on 8 within the actual zone of 5. Weird. No, he's back. Is he going to have calmed down? There's only one way to find out. Oh, my stamina just went down as I transitioned. Oh, he's going back to sleep. That's fine. Come on, Velocipray. Don't be waking the wyvern up. Come on, over here. That's better. Missed. Missed again. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I'm not on it today, clearly. Lissai. Boom. Roll. Next one. Oh, the annoying thing is if I wake him up, he's going to be angry again. I don't have any big bombs. Need to start bringing big bombs to these hunts. Let's go for his tail again, because if I get a tail carve, that would be good. Oh, he fell over. Nice. Quick, quick, quick. Get some hits in while he's on the floor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Not a good place to be when he's angry. Run away. And quickly run away. Thank God for that. Right, we'll wait for him to calm down again. Probably need to paintball him as well. Seeing as we now... Well, it's been 5 minutes, but... I hope the Velocipray don't come back. Please, Velocipray, don't come back. Also, the fact that he just keeps repeatedly sleeping confuses me. Surely he's not nearly dead. But then again, we had this issue when we were trying to capture him. Oh, the Velocipray have come back. Yay. Japanese monster hunter. Cruel. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, I believe they need to be sleeping for about 5 minutes before they recover some health. Or at least I like to hope so. Alright, let's go for his tail again. And then do that. Paintball. And he's back to roaring. And spinning. Oh, how did that hit me? Uh-oh. And I'm against a wall again. And I'm stunned again. Where's he gone? I need to either get out or heal. Give me an opportunity, please. Camera. Thank you. We'll try and stick to the smaller portions. If those Velociprey have respawned again, I'm not going to be happy. Might as well sharpen. BRB, no worries. Fuck's sake. I swear, like, the strategy now should be to just whack him, run away, whack him, run away. Like, honestly, if he's not going to actually move to another area, I'm pretty sure you do, like, twice the damage if you attack him while they're sleeping. Yeah, I can see him on the map wandering around in his sleeping spot. He's probably settled down again. Or he's about to. He can't be that close to death, though. Alright, this game continues to confuse. Yeah, he's back asleep again. Mondays, am I right? That Monday Rathalos feeling. Right, he does his yell, which puts his weapon away for us. No, it doesn't. Okay. I should not have walked towards him. Oh, yep. Here comes the tail spins. Yeah, basically, if he's angry, I should not go near him. Angry Rathalos is not fun. He's not a nice person. And we're back out again. But the only way for him to lose aggro, well, lose anger, is if we sat in there for a while, mainly avoiding him, or if we leave the area. But if we leave the area, he's just going back for a kip. Yeah. When his icon like moves a few pixels up and down, that's him settling down again. Weird. Can I block his raw? I can block his raw. Also, his raw sent that Velociprey flying. He's moving! Yay! Now he might stop sleeping. And because he's changed area, he shouldn't be angry, so we can actually fight him properly and get some hits in. And potentially bomb him. Bomb. He just sets straight back off again. Are you moving, or are you... Oh, don't go to 9. Oh, he's going back to his nest. Why? Why is he going back to his nest? Rathalos hates me. And the feeling is mutual. And I've just proper fluffed my hair up with my headphones there. been particularly fluffy today. I don't know, it's not normally about this time that I shave it all off to the like the lowest little guard thing on me shaver. I don't know if I want to. It's always summer that I grow my hair long, and then in winter I shave it all off. Always back to front. Whack, whack, roll, and block. There we go. Put that away. What? No, you can't. That was incredibly rude, game. I hope everybody saw what happened there. My hunter did the, oh my god, a monster's seen me stagger. As if we don't already know that. I guess this is the point where if I had brought a trap, it would come in quite useful. He's going to fireball. Is it? Nope. He's landing. See, he's got a deadly instant tailspin, followed by whatever attack he fancies doing after said tailspin. And he just fires them off so quickly. It's hard to do anything. Maybe if we tire him out a bit. Oh, there we go. He's less angry now. And he's fallen over. I should probably try get a tail cut in, but I don't know. I just want him gone. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got a feeling you were going to do some more tail spins. You're a very spinny boy. Oh, cheeky. Bollocks. You're back. Welcome back. I am still fighting a Rathalos. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, did not expect that. And I'm stunned. Oh, shit. Block! He turned around and blocked. Why did he turn around and block? Why does this game hate me? Don't fireball me. I'm done with your shit, sir. Come on. Let's be having you. No, not that way. Alright, I'm gonna run away and heal. I don't want 2 carts. 1 cart I can take. 2 carts I would rather prevent. I put the chat on my phone because touching anything on your PC tabs out of Daisy, apparently. Oh dear. Yeah, Daisy do be temperamental like that. Temperamental like this Rathalos. I'm also running out of time. I've got 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know how dead he is. How close to death. He's very sleepy. Also, these guys really need to just F off and stop respawning. Oh, and stop dodging my attacks as well. See, most streams I've managed to start off Monster Hunter with something nice and easy. Not like a big scary boss wyvern. Right. Whack. Whack. Roll and block the scream. There we go. Sword away, run. He's angry again now. We are just going to play the Avoid the Rathalos game. And if he's in the air, we try and stay under him so he can't fireball us. And hopefully he doesn't do that awful... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ha! I knew you were going to spin. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't do that grab with his back claw attack. Run away! Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, lose your rage. Calm it down. Do you know if the Monster Hunter games as a whole have a decent following on Twitch, or is it the more recent ones people watch? It's definitely the more recent ones. It's So most people really don't like Monster Hunter 1, and Monster Hunter G is basically the expanded one, because they were very niche when they came out. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh, that's fine. They were very niche when they came out. I mean, you do the attacks with the right analog stick, which everybody finds weird. And Monster Hunter DOS, the sequel to this one, didn't actually release outside of Japan. So the ones that people in the West know more is Monster Hunter Freedom and Freedom 2. Those were the PSP ports of this game and kind of a standalone game in the vein of the second game for the PSP. But yeah, these original ones are very, very niche. Oh yeah, it's very weird. So like, I don't know if it'll show up, but like, to do my heavy attack, I have to move me... Well, got to move my stick up for that attack, left for that attack, right for that attack. Oh, and he's come back. And yeah, to control the camera, it's the D-pad. So you need a very particular grip on the controller to to use it effectively. I've never actually like... Oh god. I've never properly played these older ones. But I started on the PSP games, which, whilst they did use the face buttons for attacks, it still used the D-pad for the camera, so I am kind of used to... I don't know if I can show it properly, but you move around with your stick and then you've got your fingers on the D-pad to shift the camera around. Another thing you can do is tap L1. L1 kind of centres the camera behind you, which I make extensive use of. But yeah, in terms of a following, it's only going to be like dedicated Monster Hunter fans who are interested in these older ones, like the people who play on the online servers. That was originally the kind of crowd I was hoping to maybe attract, but maybe it's not a big thing on Twitch. I've seen some people stream it. There's an Australian guy I've been watching every now and then when he streams, and by that I mean he streams every now and then. Yeah, not a massively common or popular thing, but... Oh, don't you do it. Don't do it. That was nasty. That was very nasty. Get back down here. Hey up, Pika. You attract one. Well, that is good. As long as I've got one, that's all I need. How are things? Hope you're doing well. Fuck. Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh geez, that actually takes us to 48 out of 50 followers. Ah! I thought I was about to get twatted then. Run away! Oh, there's bushes I cannot see. Are you staying in the air? Are you fireballing? That's fine, I can heal. As long as the cats don't get me. Oh! The cats just bombed me and the Rathalos. Yeah, welcome in, Pika. Good to see you. Pika is someone I know from another community. And we've been playing some Borderlands 2 along with... Fuck. Uh-oh, uh-oh. How did that not hit me? I actually rolled towards the fireball. That was first of all a mistake, but it was a mistake that worked. Alright, hide in a bush and heal. Come on. The fact he's moved to another area kind of scares me, because I don't know if his... Oh, his tail is so big. Uh-oh. Huh? But as for classic Monster Hunter stuff... Yeah, remember when people were more into that stuff? It seems to like... Oh, feck off Area 9. Classic Monster Hunter seems to fade in and out of popularity. Like, some of the time, a big YouTuber will do like a... Oh, have you ever played Monster Hunter 1? This is why nobody plays Monster Hunter 1. This is why everybody hates Monster Hunter 1. Or, this is why Monster Hunter 1 is secretly brilliant. A big YouTuber will do... Well, I say big. A Monster Hunter YouTuber will do something like that. And then it'll kind of get a bit of popularity. People will be talking about it for all of 5 minutes. And then everybody realises that early Monster Hunter is pain and suffering. But I just see it as a personal challenge now. I want to work my way through and do all of the classic Monster Hunters, because I've never finished any of them. Well, I've finished one as of the other month. Come on. Oh shit, my weapon's gone blunt. Oh no. Yeah, remember when people was more into that stuff like 2015, 2018? Yeah, Ocean's Z, with a Z at the end of the name. He keeps doing Monster Hunter stuff. I think Chol as well. K-Bash did some Monster Hunter stuff. I love K-Bash. He's feckin' hilarious. I'm just going to, like, preemptively paintball him again. Don't spin. Well, he didn't spin. That was... Don't fly. Our usual brain rot edits. Oh, I'm bouncing now. And I'm bouncing because he's hitting me. Oh, there wasn't even enough time to guard that. Oh, this is stressful. He's not even like angry. He's just... This is just normal Rathalos behaviour. Oh, don't miss. Come on, get some hits in. Uh-oh. Ah! Come on. Oh, don't do that. Oh, he's moving to 9 again. I don't like this game anymore. I'm going to run out of time. And the thing is, this is the first... And I'm going to run out of steak. This is the first Rathalos quest on Monster Hunter G. And so the original one that I have finished, Monster Hunter 1, the enemies actually had less health than the Western release. And then when they made G based off of the Western release, the monsters now have more health in this one. So, considering how many times he's gone to sleep, and that he's now getting water... Back off, you little cat. Right, can we cease Area 9, please? Oh no, he's got me against the wall again. This is the wall that I don't like. Roll. Roll away. See, it wouldn't be too bad if the camera wasn't so far up me hunter's arse. Oh no. All I can do is block and hope for the best. Why did it not even... This is what happens in this area. I cannot see a thing. Balls. Every time I fight him in Area 9, I faint. Every time. I need to quickly get some meat as well, because I'm going to have no stamina. That's not meat. That's a bone. I've got 5 minutes and it's remaining in Area 9. I might have to abandon. Of course. Of course. I did it wrong. 4 minutes, right. I just need to wail on him for 4 minutes and up for the best. If I do abandon, then next time I'll have to bring traps. Or a trap, since you can only carry one. Cheers, Priestify, for sharing the Discord link. Yeah, if you would like to chat about any games that I stream, or suggest any games, or indeed vote on any games, then definitely hop in the Discord. Why is he moving? Don't have time for you to be moving around, sir. You can mix items in missions, but a trap in this game has a, I believe it's 65% chance of crafting success. Unless I bring Combo Book 1, Combo Book 2 and Combo Book 3, all of which would increase it to maybe 90%. Which, believe me, I've had things fail at combining at 95% success. So it's definitely not guaranteed. No, don't fly. I don't have time for you to fly. Uh-oh. That missed. Bollocks. Oh, I've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He's not even limped yet. He's gone to sleep plenty of times, but I don't think we're going to do it. I'm going to do that. Because if he beats me, I'm pretty sure I'll lose all of the stuff that I used during the quest. Hey, we unlocked some up. There's his consolation prize. Yeah, if he defeated me, all of the potions, all of the meat, all of the items that I'd used would be consumed. Whereas, if you abandon, it resets to before the quest. So, yeah, I'd rather abandon. Annoying. Right, I will store basically everything other than the barbecue spit. I've got a trap tool, I've got spider webs. Combine spider webs with sap plant. And then, in fact, I can take both of them actually. Wait, what? I thought it was spiderweb and sap plant. No, it's ivy. It's ivy. Brain is not braining today. Spiderweb, ivy. There is no flash bombs. There are flash bombs. They barely work. I threw 4 of them and he got flashed once. And I'm throwing them, you know, towards his line of sight. It's very particular on this game. Yeah, oof indeed. But yeah, trap tool and net gets us a pitfall trap. Oh, geez. With a success, with Book of Combos 1, 2, and 3, the success is 85%. So, yes. Crafting be tough on this one. Yep. My thoughts exactly. So what I'm going to do is stash everything, go out on a gathering quest. Well, I say a gathering quest. I'm going to go out and get some more meat, mainly. Oh wait, I'll get some bugs, and I might as well do some mining whilst I'm there. Iron pickaxes. You appear to have gone up rather than down in this server queue. Geez, that's not good. That's not the direction you should be going. Also, A up B technician. Hope you are doing well. I can't remember if you've seen me play Monster Hunter before, or if it's just been Oblivion. But also, have you played old school Monster Hunter? Have you suffered through old school Monster Hunter? Because I just suffered. I didn't like it. That's one Velocidrome, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this quest tends to be quite good for gathering, because Velocidrome dies in, like, less than 5 minutes. Yeah, I've only just started the stream, by the way. I didn't just spend nearly 50 minutes to fail against a Rathalos, I promise. ... We've not had the pleasure of playing any Monster World games. Monster Hunter games. It's not Monster World. Although the world is indeed filled with monsters. At least this quest gives us some free flash bombs and some barrels, so we can make some big bombs. Because if Rathalos next time decides to keep falling asleep, we'll wake him up explosively, and that should be good. Good fun all around. Yes, the most OP item, binoculars. I don't think I've bothered picking up the binoculars once on this one. I think there is a use for them. Probably for using gunner weapons. I'm sure you can combine binoculars with something to make something else. I've completely forgotten. But yes, we will collect some meat. We'll get some bugs. Mainly flash bugs. Well, hopefully, if RNG's being kind. So we can resupply and then try Rathalos again with hopefully a bit of an advantage. Oh, and I'll need fire herbs as well to make some gunpowder. Herdmate gets skinned right in front of him, just keeps walking casually. Yeah. They don't always do that. They do have a tendency to run away quite a lot of the time, which amazed me. Like, I thought that was something that they added in later games, but no, the very first Monster Hunter, they will. I think it's if your hunter is in proximity of them, they will flee and run across the water so that you can't murder the entire family. I'll leave the little one though. The little one's cute. We like the little one, unless we're desperate for resources. But yeah, definitely, if you haven't played a Monster Hunter B Technician, I'd definitely consider trying, I think Monster Hunter World is on Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. Oh no, they might have been removed recently, actually. I know Rise got removed from Game Pass. But yeah, definitely try one of the more modern ones, one of the less suffering ones. Don't do a me and play the old games. I cannot recommend. I'm doing this for my suffering, not for anybody else's. So, in here we can get some honey. We can get some honey from Area 7 as well. There we go. Oh, my hunter is now blind and cannot find honey in the honey spot. There we go. You appear to have Cloud's sword from Final Fantasy VII. Well, the first metal one you create is indeed called the Buster Sword. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite look like it, but not to compare it to Cloud, but I love the fact that the teeth on this one actually unsheath and come out when you got the sword out, which is kind of cool. Yeah, if you want to try the old games, pick Monster Hunter Generations. Even though I never played it, people say it's the best one. I mean, I appreciate Generations a lot more post World and Rise, for sure. And I guess you can... he's going to whack me, isn't he? Go away. I guess you can include Wilds in that as well. Like, in terms of having access to all the classic maps, the classic monsters, the classic content, Generations is fantastic for that. But I wouldn't say that it has the same appeal as something like Monster Hunter 1 or DOS, or even Try, to be honest. Just because in these old ones, you really do want to spend some time gathering, collecting materials, preparing before hunts. Generations being close to being a modern game, whilst it has the same visuals, the same controls and everything, it does kind of give you everything you ever need and a lot of money in game as well. So you can kind of just fanny around. I mean, I'm sure a later game it gets tougher. They all tend to get tougher later game, but yeah, like Monster Hunter 1 and DOS in particular kind of focused on the realism, he says with air quotes, the realism of what if your job, your actual employment, was hunt monsters, save village. So it leans almost into a simulation level approach to it, rather than a everything is a boss fight mode. So like on these games, you've got the egg quests. You've also got hunting spore monsters and stuff. All the stuff to actually keep the village safe. I mean, even delivering raw meat or cooked meat so that they can all be fed and happy and everything. Monster Hunter DOS, you're helping protect a founding village, a fledgling village that's just getting started. So yeah, the old ones, definitely more simulation. Try and 4, like personally, I think 4 is the top tier of the classic games. Like 4 blends everything. All of the older games did so well, but it also has some nice improvements like the ability to climb up walls and not take 5 minutes doing so. Or, being able to mount monsters and stab them, make them fall over and stuff. Yeah, definitely some grinding in the older games for sure. I mean, it's a different type of grinding. Like, if I want to make a full set of Rathalos gear or Rathian gear, I need particular materials from those monsters. Whereas, like, if you play Monster Hunter Wilds, you get all the materials you need really, really easily without even carving the monster. You just have to kind of attack it properly, and it gives you them. But for the higher tier stuff, there'll be like one particular special item you need, and that's where the grind comes in on newer games, like trying to get rare drops from the monsters. Started with the PSP games, same. The first one is very similar to this one. Is that Monster Hunter Freedom 1, by any chance? Because Monster Hunter Freedom 1 is based off of this game. So the West never got Monster Hunter G, but instead we got Monster Hunter Freedom, which is essentially Monster Hunter G. And then we got Monster Hunter Freedom 2, which wasn't a port of DOS or anything. It is its own beast, but it kind of follows the same gameplay systems and everything as Monster Hunter DOS. Well, I say that. The reason I'm really keen to get into Monster Hunter DOS is because it's got seasons. Like, the seasons actually change, and that affects what monsters spawn, what resources spawn. It has some really cool implications. Yes, Freedom 1. Nice. Yeah, so if you've played Freedom 1, you've essentially played this game. Except that this game has the online city, so you can do quests there and obviously play multiplayer as well. Me and Vector have played a few times on this multiplayer. We did a fair few quests on Monster Hunter 1 multiplayer as well, because there are some fan servers, which is really nice to see. Oh, you started with United. Freedom Unite, yeah. Freedom Unite was kind of an expanded... Oh, balls. Do I have anything I don't want? I don't... cricket. I don't need crickets. Yeah, Freedom Unite was kind... Oh, wow. How stingy. Freedom Unite was a expanded version of Monster Hunter Freedom 2. And it was a really good expansion, to be fair. Like, they added a bunch of new monsters to it. They added the Hypnocatrice from Monster Hunter Frontier, which is an MMO version of Monster Hunter DOS. Well, I say a version. It's based off of all the code and everything from Monster Hunter DOS, like the engine. Oh, there he is. But yeah, Frontier is an MMO kind of Monster Hunter game. But it's still very much a Monster Hunter game, which is cool. Oh, don't do that. Some of the time, if you're trying to run and attack at the same time, the game gets confused. Like that. Or maybe I'm just bad. Maybe it's not the game getting confused. Maybe I'm just bad. It's also a possibility. Whack. Also, I love how if you stun lock a Velocidrome, it tends to have the ability to instantly get back up. Like that. No chill. There we go. Done. All requested monsters slah. You know, I don't think I even want to carve him, because I don't have space. We'll just get beaten up by the monsters now. It's fine. Yeah, Monster Hunter G never came to the West, so this is a Japanese game, but with an English fan translation. Which, if anyone is interested in acquiring the patch for the game, it is on the Monster Hunter Old School website, so mholdschool.com. And they also run the servers for playing Monster Hunter 1, G, and DOS online as well. And I think they have a Frontier server, actually. I don't know if there are any Tri servers in existence, Monster Hunter Tri, because that was a Wii game, but it did have an online component to it. I guess we'll take some of these. We don't want bone husks. Husks are useless. Save the game? Yes, please. Yeah, I don't know if you saw any of the clips from my Monster Hunter 1 playthrough, but you didn't even have a sort button in Monster Hunter 1, Pika. You had to manually sort all of the storage out. Oh, shite, I didn't cook any of the raw meat. That's fine. Who needs cooked meat? We'll just eat it raw. Yeah, oh no indeed. You used to have to go to arrange items and manually do all of that because you couldn't just press select. You also only had one page. Thankfully on this game I now have 2 pages, but yeah, that was it for your box capacity. So selling stuff was very much a necessity both for funds and for storage space. Right, I wonder if... I don't actually know if the shock trap exists in this game. It didn't in 1, so the shock trap wasn't a thing in Monster Hunter 1. But I wonder if I can use a thunderbug and make a shock trap. No, doesn't look like it. Unless I'm using the wrong bug. It can't be a flash bug, surely. Or maybe it's a stun shroom. Trap, stun through. No. Yep, shock traps still do not exist. You remember now, yeah. That pig thing is so cute, yeah. This is Pooga. He's a mascot of many of the Monster Hunter games. And if we do this right... There we go. I don't know if the G outfit just comes along regardless, or if you unlock the G outfit from importing, you say, from Monster Hunter 1 into this. Shock, you need Desert Guy Operator. Oh, I might have some of them. Oh yeah, you're right, actually. I think Monster Hunter Freedom 2's like that. Piscine Fang. Ooh, you know what? If that's the case, let's see about a Gaia Prey quest. I don't think I'll need to bring out with me. I should probably get supplies. Because I've never actually considered that. Velocidrome, Jungle Mouse, Velociprey, eggs. Gypsaros, Velocidrome. Oh, do we not? Surely I've got a desert quest. Huh. Maybe I haven't encountered a desert quest yet. Well, I mean, that's a desert quest, but it's an egg quest. Gemprey Claw, yeah. Oh, do I just say fuck it and do an egg quest? I hate egg quests. Three herbivore eggs. So last stream, 12th in the queue. Hey, you're getting there. Yeah, last stream, me and Vector tried to do a 3 herbivore eggs in the desert quest. It didn't go well because there was a Diablos there, along with the Cephalos and Genprey and all that stuff. So, you know what? Maybe I just cheese it and go online and see if there's a random desert gathering quest. You know what? I might do that. That seems like a good idea, actually. If anybody watching is online, is playing Monster Hunter G online, feel free to drop a message. Maybe we'll do some multiplayer hunts. But otherwise, I'm going to go to the online town and see if there is just a random desert quest, because I can get some claws without having the pain and suffering of egg quests. I like to think because I did all of the quests in Monster Hunter 1, I don't have to repeat them again in this one. No, Greatsword does not have a charge move, not in this version of the game. Charge move was added in... I think it was DOS it was added in. I mean, it might have been Freedom 2 as well. No, wait, I think it was in Freedom 1. Yeah, so... Yeah, because Freedom 1 added dual blades as well. Like, dual blades aren't in this, but they were added to Freedom 1, I think. So, yeah, Freedom 1 probably had the initial Greatsword charge. So yeah, this is before that. My thoughts exactly, Pika. Right. Is that right? It is. There we go. Yes, welcome to old PS2 interfaces for connecting to the internet. There's something novel about the way this is all laid out. Oh no, all of the servers are empty. Wow, that's a first. Normally there's someone on. Enter town. Oh no, there's two. Got a couple of people. Got Luna and GQ. I'm gonna go to town 5 as always. Just picked a number at random and that's become my town apparently. Right. Let's get into the guild hall. Let's see if we can have a random desert quest. No. 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 Again, no. Gameplay. Desert, 50 minutes. Let's do it. We will not look for members because we're just doing it for the gameplay. And I should get supplies, so that's fine. I think my mind would explode if I knew there was an online feature in PS2 when you were a kid. Yeah, tell me about it. But I never had... I'm pretty sure for the PS2 to get online, you had to buy like a hard drive and network adapter kit that went in the expansion slot at the back on the fat PS2s, that is. I don't think you could even... Well, I think the slim PS2s might have had a network adapter built in. But, yeah, you would have had to connect it with an Ethernet cable. And didn't have the ability to do that when I was growing up. But there were quite a few PS2 games that did support online multiplayer. I remember there was Siphon Filter, the Amiga strain. I always really wanted to play that multiplayer when I was younger because there were some quests and weapons you could find in missions that you could only get if you played it multiplayer. Remember having a Siphon Filter game that you need to do on... Yeah. Same. I remember staring at the online play banner on the top of the box thinking, if only I could get all these weapons and do all these side objectives and stuff and such. Because like in the first mission there's like an ambulance and it shows that you can get on top of it, but only if you have... Rude. You could only get on top of it if you had 2 players. Weirdly, you think the Siphon Filter might be the first game you remember. Hey, Siphon Filter on the PS1 as well were really good games. I really enjoyed them. Especially since you could get the taser out and keep hold of it. That was a thing. The fire area, yeah. 3 was your favourite. I mean, when I was young enough to be... I say young enough to be playing Siphon Filter, but when I was younger and first played Siphon Filter, I had no idea what was going on. All I knew is that I was pretty good at pressing the... Oh. I'm trying to have a conversation here and you're just stunning me and making me lose me drops. Fecking Emperor. Yeah, I remember discovering I was fairly good at pressing L1 to bring up the manual aim and just get everyone in the head. That is how I learned headshots were a good thing. 6-year-old me burning people with a taser. Yep, exactly. I do kind of miss the days of PS1 games. And PS2 games as well. Like, even this game, I think this is what games should kind of look like. Maybe not as crunchy, but this is a video game to me, if that makes sense. Like, newer games, like the Oblivion remaster, for example. Okay, it's not the most graphically amazing game in the world considering it's Oblivion. But like the facial animations and everything on that approach realism kind of lose some of the video gamey charm, I think. It's like with Sims, when Sims 3 came out, I remember thinking, this doesn't feel like Sims anymore. Everyone looks like a human rather than a sim. Also, do you want to stop backing away from me, please? Ow. Rude. I better not lose this drop because of you, sir. Again, rude, but at least I got the drop. So I'll let you off for that one. Run around the Gempre, do 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 do. Bollocks. He outsmarted me. Aha, we broke him. Oh no. Stop paralysing me, please. I think a low budget games from big companies should at least look like this. Yeah. I mean, instead of investing $70 million or whatever in video games because the market demands it, just make something simple. Just be like, you know what, we're doing a homage to old PS2 games, PS1 games, etc. We're doing a budget of $1 million or $2 million. Make sure the developers get paid nicely. Just make it look like this. Then you don't have to pay royalties to Unreal Engine. You don't have to spend ages on texture work. Just go out. Like with this game, I'm pretty sure somebody just went out, took some photos of mountains and just copy-pasted the texture across. It looks fine. I mean, look at Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay, that had probably a bigger budget. Oh, shit. Nope. No. I am not fighting a Diabolos today. Thank you very much. I did not know he was there. Yeah, this game likes to really fuck with the player. Yeah, Priest is lurking. Enjoy the lurk. Hope you managed to get into DayZ and check out the new map. It sounds interesting. I'll probably be checking out your stream after I finish. Example, the Mega Man 11 game was okay. Not everything need to be AAA. Exactly. Like, AAA to me, a lot of the time, just means it's going to be filled with microtransactions, and they're going to fire all of the developers once the game's out. Which, what is actually AAA about that? Like, AAA doesn't sound like a good thing anymore. And I'm just swinging and missing here. Much like AAA companies, but umtish. Or badly optimised, yeah. I mean, we're kind of in a landscape now where... Because... Oh, no, I wanted to swing. Oh, rude. Yeah, we're in a landscape now that graphics technology is kind of stagnating. I didn't mean to do that. It's stagnating to a point where we can only get marginal increases by doing dodgy bloody AI frames and stuff like that, like DLSS and AMD FSR and all that rubbish. Oh, we can't make the graphics any better, so we'll make it so that the AI makes additional frames. And then everyone's having to buy these expensive graphics cards to be able to run these games. I am now Cactus. I'm still Cactus. Oh, Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's something you heard a bit ago. Oh my god, really? You can't just do that, Gempre. It's just bullying at this point. Just come out of nowhere and paralyse me. Aha! Double kill. Synchronized screams as well. Nice. Biggest graphic improvement was PS1 to PS2 and PS2 to PS3. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like there were subtle differences between, say, the PS1 and the N64, because the PS1 had the weird. It didn't do what are called floating point numbers. So instead of being able to map a triangle to coordinates with decimal places, it would just skip to the next whole number, which is why the textures always shifted and looked a bit distinct. But I don't know, so some parts of that were kind of cool and worked. And then you look at the N64, that did have floating point numbers, so like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, they always looked quite nice and sharp. Took some time to 360 PS3 to have a jump, yeah. I mean, the jump from PS2 to PS3, or I guess PS2... Wait, no, Xbox was technically the same thing as PS2 and GameCube, wasn't it? I don't know, the Xbox is a weird kind of middle ground, the original Xbox. But yeah, like, in my opinion, PS3, Xbox 360 kind of level of graphics, we should have just stayed there. That was good enough. Ow. Good comparison is Mega Man Legends and Mega Man 64, the same game. GameCube was made more potent than the PS2. Yeah, I think the GameCube... I remember my parents not allowing me to have a GameCube because they said we've got GameCube at home, shows PS2. But I remember going to a friend's house who had a GameCube, and we played Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, I think. And I remember at the time that scene where you're playing as Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli in the Crypts of the Dead or something. And there's all the skulls filling up the side tunnels and stuff. I was like, oh my god, it looks like the movie. Like, it transitions from a movie clip to the gameplay, and there's still all these skulls and the ghosts, like, glowing and stuff around. That were really cool. I did enjoy those games as well. They were good games. Resi 4, yeah. Resi 4 is, well, like most people, it's my favourite Resi game. Although I have a particular... Thanks. Just knocks me out of the room. I'm not invited there. Yeah, Resi 4, I was the reason I bought a Quest 2, the VR headset from Meta, the kind of cheap VR headset. I mean, cheap being 350 quid. But there's an RE4 port for it, and it is absolutely amazing, because it's the actual full game, just running in VR. Really cool to see. You think oh my god, look at this, was in Halo 4. Ooh, see, I don't like Halo 4. I played Halo 1, 2, 3, 3 ODST, and Reach, and loved all of them. Thought they were really, really good first-person shooters. Everyone looked graphically like a jump up from the next. Especially Reach. I mean, I remember Reach having a photo mode, and you could see like the lighting of a plasma ball or something affecting the surrounding area. And then when Bungie obviously kind of gave Halo away to Microsoft, and 343, I think they were called, I gave Halo 4 a chance, and I was very much... First of all, it were more of the same. Second of all, there was an element of, but it doesn't feel like Halo, hashtag not my Halo kind of thing. But then there was also, oh, you're introducing a new race slash species slash faction or whatever in these mechanical things, and a new tier of weapons, and I don't know. I thought the ending to 3 was decent and perfect, like a perfect sign off for Master Chief. And Reach was a really good kind of, here's everything Bungie can pull out technologically. I think it was still on the 360 as well, Reach. Yeah, everything Bungie can squeeze out of the Xbox 360. I think that was... I enjoyed Reach. I only played 4 because I wanted to know the franchise. Yeah, that's fair. Should have picked Metal Gear Rising. Hey, Metal Gear Rising. It's not a Metal Gear Solid game, as the name would entail, but it is a very good action game. And I've always liked Raiden, even in Metal Gear 2. You come back to talk about Halo, my favourite topic. Excellent. Please, share your knowledge with us, B-Technician. Tell me how I am wrong for hating Halo 4. I mean, to be fair, all I've heard since Halo 4 is bad things. Like, oh, Halo Guardians is rubbish, and this open world Halo thing is rubbish, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I haven't played Halo for time. Quite some time. Do you have Metal Gear 2 and 3 on your 360? Nice. Is that the HD collection versions? Which are the exact same versions they are now packaging with the other stuff, by the way, if anyone's considering buying them again. No man, you gravy. I don't hate anybody who hates on... Why is that censored? Did you censor that? Or did the bot censor that? There's a star, star, star. Don't know if it's my chat settings. No, apparently I don't have any censorship options as the host, so it should be fine. Anybody who hates on star, star, starrings got weird there at the end. Question mark? I'm not following that. Please feel free to not star stuff. Considering I swear, you're certainly allowed to swear in my streams. Loved both, but will never surpass the Ape Escape 3 minigame. Yes, the Ape Escape minigame was great. I think they removed that from some of the newer ones. Right, what was I doing? I was making a shock trap, weren't I? Or attempting to make a shock trap. Gameplay Fang. Combine. Wait, that's a pitfall trap. I don't need that. I need the trap tool. No. Vika. It's still not a thing. Unless I'm picking the wrong Fang. Gameplay. Poisonous. Oh. I'm picking the wrong Fang, aren't I? Feck's sake. Velociprey, Velocidrome. No, wait. Iroprey Fang. Iroprey is the poison one. Yeah, it was the right Fang. Oof. We are not... Yeah, shock traps mustn't exist in this one. Big oof. Oh my fucking god, it was Halo, things got weird. I don't know why it did that. I mean, I liked, like I said, I liked Halo all the way up until Reach. I thought Reach was a perfect culmination. They could have just ended it there. It auto did that. Okay, are you typing on PC, B-Technician? Because I've noticed some of the time when I type stuff out on the PC version of Twitch, it's like there's some built-in autocorrect on Twitch itself. And it's really, really annoying. Like, some of the time I can literally watch it change characters. I don't know whether... I don't know, tinfoil hat conspiracy moment. Maybe Twitch is taking user input to train AI or something like that, but... God knows. Unless they like it's trying to live moderate or something, like when you're partway through typing. But it feels like there's some built-in autocorrect. It's weird. Alright, let's try this Rathalos again. Wait, I've got... Oh, I'm saving the Mega Demon drug, aren't I? You know what? I'm going to take some Psycho Serum because I can't be asked hunting him down. We'll take us... steaks and meat. Take us paintballs, take some flash bombs. We'll take us pitfall trap to give us an advantage. Ooh, bombs. That's what I want to make, bombs. Right, let's get his crafty books out again. Fire. I don't have a lot of fire herbs. Oh, I don't even have any nitro shrooms. I can't make any bombs. Oh no. Surely I can buy... I can buy fire herb. Huh. Do you sell it, sir? You sell hot peppers. That's annoying. I want to make some big bombs. Yeah, when you import your save from Monster Hunter 1 into Monster Hunter G, it will get rid of all of your low rarity stuff, which includes like most of your mushrooms and stuff like that. So as a result, I don't have all of the supplies that I used to have. Like basic supplies and such. Maybe I should take some extra heals with me. I'll take some honey, some herbs, some blue mushrooms. Scream poison, stun, power extract. What if I take some... Not sleep herbs, because he goes to sleep all the time. What if I bring some toadstools? Can I combine some raw meat? 90% chance, okay. Glad that worked. Maybe if I put some poison meat down in area 9, it'll, anytime he annoys me by going there, he might poison himself. I've never used raw meat in any of these games. I'm just going to save it before starting the quest. Just seeing as I've messed around with inventory. Kind of like how 1 and DOS had some kind of camping, yeah. I mean, all of the games have... you've had your tent when you start a quest. Obviously, Wilds also has the ability to place camps down, which is kind of cool. Urgent quests. Tackle the Rathalos. Let's try again. Wait, have I got my armor charm? I have. Good. Attempt number 2. Map. Probably not going to be able to fit all this stuff now, am I? Got some extra flash bombs. Oh no, I can fit everything I need. Cool. Alright, let's discover where he's at. 3. Will he stay at 3 though? That's the question. I don't know what my phone's doing. It's like doing its own thing below me. Can you like go to sleep please, phone? I would have very much liked to have had some big bombs. Because then if he did play the whole I'm going to go to area 5 and repeatedly go to sleep game. Uh-oh. Oh. I thought that was what he was going to do a second ago. You kind of fell into the air. Right, he's going to reset over here. Yeah, you're going to spin around so I can flash you? Sorry, flash bomb you. Take that. Let's get some hits in while he's stunned. Yeah, still painful while stunned, like. Ooh. Right, please don't be angry now. He is angry now. Oh, I wanted to try and flash him in the air again. Bye. Hmm. Why did my hunter just trip over his claw? I feel like my hunter is just a complete amateur in this game. Oh, 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 oh. Flash bomb, flash bomb, flash bomb. Go on, fall. That didn't work. Now, do it. Oh, he also didn't fall. I swear I used to do it on Monster Hunter 1. Like, you flash bomb him while he's kind of in the air and he falls out of the air and gets stunned for a while. Oh, he fell over. This is good. We can't see him, though. Okay, now he mad. Also, I love how these cats are... they've kind of passed out. I didn't know they just stayed on their back like that. Right. Question is in Area 9, do I maybe place a pitfall trap and try and get him to run into it? Or do I place some poisoned meat down? Hmm. Depends if he's aggroed on me, actually. He's instantly aggroed. Okay, he's not aggroed. Pitfall trap. Come on. Charge at me. Not you, cats. Aha! Missed. I swear to God, if the cats start pinching stuff from me, I won't be happy. He's free! I'm scared! Why does his tail get me when I'm directly under him? Oh, he's gonna fireball. Flash bomb. Aha! Got him that time. Thanks, Rathalos. Thanks for becoming a Beyblade. Cannot see. See, with most monsters, if they start doing tail attacks, they don't get you directly under them. Ooh. Roll away. Roll away. Roll away. Keep rolling away. Continue rolling away. Please let me roll away. Thank God. Does aiming for the head do more damage? Your guess is as good as mine. I know on later games, different body parts are more or less vulnerable to different weapon types. Considering there's a lot of stuff that they got right in Monster Hunter 1, in terms of like the core gameplay, how all the systems work and stuff like that, it wouldn't surprise me if stuff like that was considered as far back as the original games. In terms of do I know about it, I know you can still break body parts if you do enough damage, and you can cut off body parts like tails and such. I've seen Rathalos' face kind of shatter and look all scarred and stuff, so you can definitely deal area-based damage. Like, realistically, as a greatsword user, I should kind of be focusing on the tails, because that's kind of where great swords shine. Also, why are you going back to 9? Sag. I'm not going to continue to fight you in 9, sir. What I will do is see if I can miss the cats. Don't do it. He's seen me. Run away. I was hoping to clear out the cats and then place down the poison meat, but oh my god, as if these cats are still alive. Also, I just saw a flap of wings go by. That does not fill me with encouragement. Do not swoop attack me. Don't like it when you swoop attack. He's swoop attacking. Rude. Well, it was a good thing I blocked. Have that. I don't want to be right here, thanks. Oh, as if that hit me. No. Bollocks. Using my Gen 2 brain, doing the first move in the head does decent damage. It probably does. I mean, it definitely does in Gen 2. I don't see why it wouldn't in this one. Also, he's angry. Uh-oh. Is he angry and leaving? No. You know what? He's angry. I'm leaving. How about that? It's a good compromise. He gets angry. I leave. Yeah, I think later games it definitely became more prominent. I mean, they're even constantly changing it insofar as Wilds, because obviously Wilds has got the wound system now. Also, his anger is persistent. He's actually still angry, even though we've left areas. On the last game, in Monster Hunter 1, I mean, first of all, tailspins were always clockwise, so you could kind of cheese it that way by always standing on the opposite side of them. And second of all, anytime the monster moved area, they would lose their rage state. Also, fuck going to 6. I'm not going to 6. He's going to where that webbing is on 6, and that's like a tiny little ledge. And the paintball has worn off. But I think we've done a lot more damage to him this time around. Except he hasn't gone to sleep at all, even though last time he went to sleep practically straight away. Maybe we just caught him at a bad time. Uh-oh. Can you not, sir? Just be glad there's no Yangaruga. They might be. This is an expanded one, after all. Don't know if Yangaruga existed in this one. Oh wait, it was Yangaruga wasn't even in 2, was it? It was added in Unite, I think. Yeah, so it's a later one. My condolences then. Yeah, no, I've had the fun of a Yangaruga in the past. He's not even going to come here now, is he? Maybe we'll entice him with his cooking. Like, just waft the roasted meat into the air and try and summon him here. You think it's freedom? I don't think freedom added anything beyond the dual blades and potentially the Great Sword's heavy slash. Also, bollocks. Well, luring him here with the smell of cooked meat didn't work. Is he still in 6? It's really weird if he's still in 6. No. He's probably got a 9 again, hasn't he? Because he just loves 9. Where's his rare steak? That'll do his last bar of stamina. There it is. Paintball. There. Yeah, I started with Freedom 2. Then I got Freedom Unite, and then eventually I got actual Freedom 1. Because I play games in weird orders. But it was Monster Hunter that got me into Phantasy Star, in all fairness, because I remember on the PSP Demo Center, which was a website I used to love going on, you could literally just download demos from there from the PSP's internet browser. And I remember going there and seeing, like, I used to download every single demo available, but there was one for Phantasy Star Portable. So that was my first Phantasy Star game, because I was like, ooh, it looks like Monster Hunter, but sci-fi. Lol. He just flinches from getting a paintball thrown at him. Oh, you cunt. Come back. No, not like that. Uh-oh. Ah! Dodged it. Kind of the same, only got it at PSO because the PSP 2 collab Hunter's Verse did. Ah. Oh, I've broken part of his leg and knocked him over. I can't see that I've knocked him over, but I can just attack in his general direction and hope for the best. Okay, getting banged against a wall is not the best. Oh. I hate fighting him here. Right, are you flying or are you fireballing? You're fireballing cats, apparently. Okay, then. Now what are you doing? Fireballing more cats. What does Rathalos have against cats? Run away! You missed. I don't want to be at the side. Okay. Now he's going to run again. Uh-oh. Not a good place for him to run. Okay, you can't run and then stop and bite. That's just, like, rude. Oh, he's got confused. He's having a think about his life. Come on. Do something that is less violent. Right. He's going to 4 so we can sharpen in 3. Yeah, Hunsterverse is the multiplayer for the PSP versions, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I set up a Hunsterverse account when I was considering playing Freedom and Freedom 2 and Freedom Unite and Portable Third, etc. Because they're all PSP ones. You do the whole downloading a Open SSL certificate and everything, and oh, bye. Oh, fuck's sake, he's going back to 9. Ah, I didn't realise they did a Phantasy Star Portable 2 collab. Wait, that can't have been an official collab. Or do you mean like the Hunster first set up servers for it as well or something? No. Gotcha. Wait. Okay, your last 3 messages are yup, no, yeah, kinda. I'm very confused. Oh my god, he's limping! Oh my god! Get him! Bollocks, I missed. If you're limping, do you want to maybe... Oh, no, okay, no. Uh-oh. Raw. Block the raw. Put the sword away. No, what's he doing? Don't do it! No! Come back! Ah! So many emotions. I hate it. I hate this game so much. Why the feckers is he going to 6? He's limping and he's going to 6. This game makes no sense whatsoever. It was the PSP2i server with them. Ah, got you. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a faff setting up Hunsterverse, but it worked. I tested it out. I hadn't done it on my Linux machine, actually. Did it back on my Windows install. But I imagine I can just download my certificate and it should all work fine. Oh, where's he going now? You're limping. Can you not just stay still? Maybe you'll limp less. Right, he's going to 5, so he should be going to sleep. We can do it, I believe. You think there's a better way to play online on PC? Not as far as I'm aware. I think Hunsterverse is the main way of playing the PSP titles online. Like that's the most well-known / supported way of doing it, at least. Right, he's probably asleep now. PSP2i had 2 ways at least. Yeah, because PSP2i had... Wait, what is going on? Why? I continue to be confused by this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that all the Velociprey are here. Right. Get his face. Get his face. Rude. Yeah, PSP2 I had an actual online mode. Ooh, you coont. As well as having an ad hoc mode, and I think the current implementations of multiplayer rely on the ad hoc mode, but fooling the ad hoc to work actually through the internet. Oh no, don't do me like this. Mega quick. There we go. Oh, concentration setting in now. Come on. Come on. Don't spin. Don't do that either, you ass. The fact that I still flinched and blocked something tells me I should be glad that I blocked that. I don't know what I blocked, but I blocked something. Just keep swinging. He might come back. There we go. Aha! Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not a good place to be. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Oh. Block. Just yeets me out of the room. Lovely. There's some crazy wanting to make the online work. But sadly you need some people with network and assembly knowledge. Nice. I'm still not quite there though. He's not dead yet. And the Velociprey are going to have respawned. Such. Oh, and he's still awake as well. Why don't you just go to sleep? You were obsessed with going to sleep last time. You weren't even limping and you went to sleep. Now you're limping and not sleeping. Dragon Wyvern makes no sense. Uh-oh. Way! Finally! I swear I've done this before. I have finished Monster Hunter 1. You just must have more health on this version. Monster Hunter G just... I think it uses the health values they used for the Western release of 1. But now we've got more Rathalos materials, which is always nice to have. GG's, thank you. It was probably the worst attempt at a Rathalos I've ever seen in my life, but now do 3 or 4 times to make the set. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the part where I wait for Vector to come online, because then we can just do it multiplayer instead. Fucking hell, so me and Vector kept hunting Rathian on Monster Hunter 1 online, and we could just bash out that quest any time we could select it. And then we decided to try the same quest on Monster Hunter G, like this game, and we both got his ass handed to us. It's like, oh, they did actually change a fair bit from Monster Hunter 1 to Monster Hunter G. Like, they're all subtle changes, but they make quite a bit of difference. At least we get more than his money back from his previous failure. Also, the only reason I've got a good amount of current money is because it sold all my 3 rarity and below stuff for 3 times the value when I imported the save. So, yeah, normally I would probably still be skint at this point. Also, that's his first dead Rathalos, so it's our longest. And I'd rather not do hammer training against a Rathalos. Thanks. So at this point, we should now have all of the village quests unlocked, I believe. Other than any special ones. Let's have a gander. I must admit I'm really flabbergasted at you defeating that wyvern. Looks like you're getting closer to being a true first-rate hunter. Let me present you with a sword. It's the sword I once used when I faced the single-horde wyvern Monoblos. Go to the place behind your house where there's an embedded sword. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So now we're going to have 2 copies of the sword. Here we go. Legend of Zelda moment. Da, 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 da. And that can remain in the storage box to the end of time. Because I am not using a sword and shield. Yeah, change equipment. Oh, wait, what the heck? Wait, is that just me or does... The resolution there looks really weird. I don't know what they've done there. But yes, we now have 2 hero blades. One from Monster Hunter 1 and another from Monster Hunter G. I wonder if the translation patch has done something weird to like... Because the text on the bottom left... Look, I thought my actual screen had changed resolution or something, but... yeah, weird. Very weird. Alright, let's stash that. Stash them. Stash that and that. Stash all them. And let's go and see what is new quests there. Ah, so there is... Yeah, that'll be there for us next urgent, but I think once we complete the 5-star quests, there are certain quests that unlock if you do certain things. Hey, you're back. Had to go show some love to Priestify real quick. Hey, no worries. I am all about showing Priestify some love. That sounds really weird. I probably shouldn't say it like that. Yeah, has he managed to get in the map now? Because I know he were trying out a new modded map on DayZ. Okay, F that quest, it's an egg quest. Oh, okay. The Plague of Yiankutku, 50 minutes. Slay as many Yiankutku as you can. And we fail if we kill less than 2. I think we can do that fairly easily. I mean, it's only a Kutku. Fang of the Iodrome in the jungle. Okay, fair enough. Slay 3 Iodrome. Basarios. So this is a new quest to G. Basarios was only in the online quests for the original game. So now we can actually hunt it offline in the village. And sod that quest. That quest gave me so much pain and suffering on the last game. Yeah. He's in. Nice. You love DayZ, so you're a bit of a fanboy. Excellent. I do enjoy DayZ to an extent. I'm not very good at it. I mainly played on RP servers because, you know, no killing on site kind of actually have arguments and disagreements and fallouts to justify then having clan wars and stuff like that was quite appealing to me. Still got killed on site a bunch of times. Or more than anything, it became a steal everything server. Oh. Oh. Why do we... What? Why do we not get a map? Okay then. Looks like we're only using the remnants of what we had before. That's the first quest I've not had supplies on. Interesting. Watch these Kutkus hand me ass to me now. I'm that used to fighting the Rathalos that I'll have completely forgot Kutku. Bollocks. There we go. Yeah, I do enjoy the gunplay on DayZ and the armor series, since it's like, I mean, as far as I'm aware, Bohemia used to make actual military simulators. And then they kind of thought, well, how can we make more money from it? I know. Let's turn war into a video game. Everybody else is doing it, why not? Paintballs. Kind of want to know where the cuckoo is when I see it. I've never actually got particularly far in armour. Because, you know, you get shot once and you're basically dead. But I did do a fair few missions, and I like when the missions open up and it's like, right, you need to go and take down a person or a squad that is somewhere on the map, and you need to investigate and find out where they are and stuff. And you've just got the entirety of an armour map to drive around or get a helicopter around and stuff. Oh. I did put a fair bit into DayZ Offline as well, because if you just run the server on your own computer, you can basically play it single player. Still died a few times. Hey up, Cutco. Oh, goodbye, Cutco. How very rude. He's heading to Area 2, question mark? That's the absolute name of the game. Star. We're gonna die. I'm guessing that's we're gonna die just a few times. I don't know why yours stars it a lot. I don't know if that's an auto mod setting or something. Or maybe it's your keyboard on your phone if you're using a phone. It's really strange. Also, this is a tiny Cutco. This is like a Monster Hunter Wilds Cutco. Because Cutco be tiny there. Oh, don't step on me. Not into that, Cutco. I love how he's just headed over there and yawned. It's like I'm tickling him. Oh. Yeah, your chat is auto doing it, but because I input baby, your... So is it setting on my particular chat? It's reading it as a link. How strange. My Twitch settings are on, like, the most lenient option. Purely because... First of all, I don't want it too excessive because, I mean, I write dodgy shit all the time on Twitch. But at the same time, I don't want to completely turn it off because I don't want it to become a completely unmanageable hell. Oh. Oh, you're using voice to text. Mate, I mean, I would hazard at saying that perhaps has something to do with it. Also, I am actually losing quite a lot of health here. Come on, let's top up. Uh-oh. He just set the Velociprey on fire. Come on, you big chicken. There we go, one down. Q, that was easy button. Right, can you leave me alone whilst I carve this, please, Mr. Velociprey? He immediately tries to jump at me. 100% has to do with it. Edge cases, always the case. Yes, the run animation is amazing. And it's still present up to this day in Monster Hunter Wilds. Right, so as soon as the icon for the one I've just killed disappears from the map, that should be the point where the next Cutco spawns. And he should spawn pretty much here. Oh, you know why it won't give me a map? I'm pretty sure it spawns a map when you've completed the quest because that's what you hand in to turn it in. Like, if you've had enough Cutco murder. There we go. He's disappeared, so next one should be spawning. Also, thank you for the nitro shrooms. I do need them. Doodle. I wonder if I could get like the sound effects from Monster Hunter and use them as like follower sounds. Like when somebody follows, it's like diddly doo. That'd be kind of cool. Then Capcom sues me. Stop, you violated the law. Oh, he's in here, second one. Alright. Missed. Look at that face. Also, I think Cuckoo just doesn't give a shit. Cuckoos just don't feel pain. Come on. I mean, if I needed Cuckoo materials, I'd probably stay in this quest for a while, just hunting them. But I'm a bit far from Cuckoo materials now. Oh, he's getting angry. No. Run away. Oh, now he's angry. Now he's going to stampy feet. And when they stampy feet, it does like more damage than him actually attacking me. Oh, I've also realised this version's going to have a quest against Plesioth. Which, if anything, anybody knows anything about Monster Hunter, it's that Plesioth is the destroyer of worlds. I cannot see. Camera will not rotate. Okay, I can see chicken. Oh. Get out of bush, please. Cat, leave me alone. Come on. Move away from edge. That's better. Oh, nice. My sword just got blunt from a cat. We did it. Cats, stop chasing. Please. I just need to carve. Then I'll get out of your way. Ooh, a Cuckoo ear. That's pretty rare. No, don't pull out a bomb. Put that bomb away. See, now look what you've done. Silly cat. Go to sleep. Right, let's leave this place before I get bombed to death by cats. Only in Monster Hunter. Also, I'm sorry, but every time I see that set of three moss swine, I have to do that attack. Because it's just so satisfying. Yay, special mushroom. They are worth money. We like money. Money. Whilst I'm here, I might as well gather these. In fact, I should probably get some honey as well. How much space do I have? Plenty of space. Let's get all of the things. So, It's a good thing I know the map, isn't it? Otherwise, I'd be a bit lost. I don't know whether they've changed the Veggie Elder as well, because it does seem like he doesn't come over in this corner as much and interrupt the gathering of honey. I wonder if he'll trade out. That is quite a prize you've got there. Care to make an exchange? Go on then. Yeah, scatter nut for special mushroom. That's fine by me. It smells a rare and wonderful item. Okay. Ooh, okay, that was genuinely good. Cuckoo shell given Plesioth scale. Nice. So we can swap cuckoo materials for Plesioth materials with him. Oh, I kind of didn't want to give you the ear, but he has given me a fin. I can always get more ears. Oh. Okay. Now he's yelling at us. Yeah, nice. Some Plesioth materials. I will take them. Never understood the Veggie Elder when I was younger. I mean, most of the time when you start off a quest and you've got no on you, if you go to him, he tended to give you random stuff. And then half the time... Oh, why is there a Vespoid here? Go away, Vespoid. Thank you. Yeah, you never bothered with him too. Sometimes it can be useful. Like, I never used to understand his mechanics. But it turns out, like, if you've got a certain item, he'll do a trade. So in this instance, it looks like if you've got cuckoo materials... Ow. Yeah, the Vespoids are very violent in this one. Also, this is the first time I've ever seen a Vespoid in Area 9, so it's very strange. But yeah, if you've got particular materials, they'll trade you for something else, but you do have to be careful, because... Oh, right, fuck it. I can't be asked with that anymore. I can't be asked getting repeatedly stunned. But yeah, you do have to be careful with the Veggie Elder, because he might take something you did want. Oh. It's annoying how, as the day gets on, it feels like it just gets warmer, even though it should get cooler. I don't want to put my fan on any higher of a setting, because it'll probably, like, make a lot of noise. Ah, see, there we go. Now it's giving us... Wait, what? It's giving us maps and Paw Pass tickets? Why could we not have had a map with the first two, Cuckoo? Strange. Like, the first game didn't have Paw Pass tickets. So the only... Yeah, that was weird with the audio then. Yeah, in the first game you actually handed the maps into end quests, because Paw Pass tickets didn't exist, so they must have added Paw Pass tickets in this one, but why it doesn't give you a map, God knows. Maybe 5-star quest, it doesn't give us anything anymore. I know that happens with master rank quests on later games. Oh, in fact, speaking of extra quests, because this is Monster Hunter G, surely there are G rank quests in the village, not just in the town? That terrifies me. I think it's the PSP games where I remember going to the Gathering Hall, which is the equivalent of the online towns in those games. I think I remember going to the Gathering Hall, going to high rank quests, doing a bunch of mining and then making a high rank armor iron set, and then going back and completing the low rank quests because I then had a high rank armor set, so nothing could hurt me. Oh, we got another cuckoo here. Nice. So we lost nothing by doing all those trades. Which is what we want. Oh yeah, and this one auto-sells special mushrooms. Monster Hunter 1 does not auto-sell them. So that is quite nice. I think the training quests do give special tickets for special armor sets and stuff as well on this. I always think a bunch of stuff, and then I never bother to check the wiki afterwards. There is a really, really good wiki for these old games. It's on the Monster Hunter Old School website, so it's wiki.mholdschool.com, and it's not using like fandom or any of those normal wiki stuff. It's like a custom made wiki with some really nice interfaces. Paintball, barbecue spare. Store that. Store all of these. And then what we should be able to do, now that we've got nitro shrooms, is... Well, I might buy another fire herb. Take out my crafty books. You don't like fandom? No, I don't either. The fandom wikis are just filled with ads and slow as anything, and the layout constantly changes when you click on stuff. It's awful. There we go, gunpowder. Yeah, some wikis just take the mick, I think. I mean, what's even worse is things like, oh, what's the name of that place that did Minecraft mods and stuff? Curse Forge, I think it was called. That was hot garbage. Saying that, oh, wow. We failed. We got garbage. Thank you. Right, okay, that was a 95% chance of success and we failed. That's what I mean on this game. The crafting is fucking cruel. So fucking cruel. Yeah, on mobile, they're all a pain to use. It's funny because back in the day, like when I started web development, it was all make sure you make stuff mobile optimized. It needs to load really quickly. The layout needs to not shift. You need to make sure it's all readable and everything and doesn't like just make the desktop site minified. Nowadays, they just don't give a shit half at time. You've got things like WordPress, where a bunch of the default themes and everything are just the poorest attempt at mobile optimization possible. Then you've got like the fandom and everything, I can't remember what engine the fandom websites use. I think it is a dedicated fandom one. But if there's two wikis and one's on fandom and one's elsewhere, I'd rather do that. XCOM 95%. Yeah, Nexus mods annoys me as well. Like, a lot of the mods in existence live on Nexus mods, and now you have to have an account, and it's like, I've made about 10 bloody Nexus mods accounts just to get mods for a random game, and I can't be bothered making another one. The a lot of freaking GPT you saw in your class. Ugh, yeah. I'm glad I I didn't go to school or college or sixth form or anything when GPC was a thing. Ooh, Queen of the Desert. That's Rathian in the desert. That could be painful. Oh wow, we really don't have many quests at all, do we? Eggs, Rathian, or capture Rathalos. I don't want to do any of these quests. Where's the Basarios one gone? I'd give that a shot. Like, I'm fine if you want to use GPT to fix your code or you want to learn. You use it that way. I'm the kind of programmer, like when I was learning, I was just using Notepad. Like, at the time, Windows Notepad, no syntax highlighting, no anything. And I think that helped me because I was very much kind of forced to read the actual code without any assistance and learn to understand it and fix my own mistakes. Now obviously I use things like VS Code, so I do get syntax highlighting, which is nice. But I don't use any of the Copilot or stuff like that. Also, we have a gameplay quest in the swamp. Let's finish off with that one. That should be nice and easy. Intelligipsaurus appears or something. Problem is just copying and pasting, thinking it's going to work. Yeah, I've seen plenty of people do that. And I mean, it's nice that we now have the tools that make stuff like that possible, I suppose. And like, if I didn't have any programming knowledge whatsoever, and I needed to build something, yeah, I probably would be tempted to try that as a non-programmer. But at the same time, like, well, I'm not an artist. I can't do art to save my life. So would I want to go and use one of these AI programs to generate me some art for, I don't know, if I wanted emotes on my channel? Do I get an AI to copy somebody else's artwork and make some shit up, or do I look for, you know, someone who comes recommended and pay them a bit of money and get an actual human to do it? I'd rather get an actual human to do it, because I'm helping them out, they're helping me out, and everybody wins. Whereas with ChatGPT, only the electrical companies win, because it just uses the amount of electricity for a fucking small country or something. You're glad you used VS Code and NetBeans. I've heard fairly good things about NetBeans, but yeah, VS Code seemed fairly lightweight, although it's pissing me off these days. But almost every time I update, it seems I use Vim key bindings. If you know, you know. I am very much kind of hard coded into writing in Vim mode nowadays, so I kind of need that on VS Code, and it just, every time VS Code updates, it tends to break my Vim key bindings, which is rather frustrating. Then again, you're learning Python with Cisco. Ooh, fancy. Wanting to pick up JavaScript for real. Well, JavaScript's what I do the majority of my stuff in. Just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you can all practically build out with them nowadays. You've got things like Electron that lets you package stuff for desktop apps. People have made games and published them on Steam using, you know, React, for example, which is a JavaScript framework. Plus, you can build mobile apps using it. That's what I do a lot of. You're a freak for liking PHP. Yes, agreed. I cannot stand PHP. I'll give Python some slack because it can, like, I don't personally like Python, but it can be useful. But fuck PHP. Can't stand it. It's so weird to write. When I first did web dev, I was kind of, you know, doing a lot of WordPressy stuff and making the occasional plugin to interface with certain things and do all kinds of stuff, and I just hated it. I do not like PHP. You despise using AI to do a work. For me, AI is a tool to help. Yeah, exactly. Like, use it to help, but don't use it to do the job for you. Like, I had 4K of lines and I can't find where I did wrong. More of a back-end programmer. I've fallen into, like, what's considered full stack, although there are people who say that full stack developers don't exist. There is no such thing as full stack. But I write all the APIs, all the back end, all the database engine, and then I write the front end and make it quite pretty, if I do say so myself. Get graphic designers to design the front end, but I let graphic designers kind of go wild and do their own thing, because I kind of like a challenge, if you can't tell from my choice in games. So if some graphic designer comes to me with some crazy abstract design where I'm scratching my head thinking, how the chuff am I going to do that in HTML and CSS? That's the part where I have fun. I enjoy overcoming those challenges. Now, when it comes to mobile apps, I enjoy it less, because building stuff for mobile using web tech is doable. But when some dependency breaks and then 5 other dependencies break when you try to update it and it all goes wrong, and then Apple rejects it, and then Google says you need to implement in-app purchases before adding in-app purchases to your app, but you need to submit a new build to be able to submit any in-app purchases. Yeah, it's not fun. I don't recommend getting into the mobile app space if you can help it. I'm constantly pulling my hair out with Apple and Google. You're horrible with CSS and visuals. It's not for everyone, for sure. I mean, I'm lucky in that my first web dev role was inside of a design agency, so there was a lot of. He won't even hate me for saying this, but there's a lot of, oh, I'm a designer and I need everything to be a certain amount of pixels away from everything else. It needs to breathe. There needs to be white space. And also, I need to use these particular fonts that don't exist anywhere on the web. And you can't even license them, so you need to figure out some way to embed the font as an SVG. And yeah, long story. Same, font needs to be minimal. Desktop site should look like the Space Jam site. Yes. Good old classic web. Honestly, if I ever bother to do anything with the kilniath.com website, like I bought the domain name for my Discord and everything, and my business email, but if I ever make like a website for it, it'll probably be the most basic thing ever because I just can't be arsed spending time on it. And I kind of like the appeal of it just being readable. Just let people read the content of the website, and it'll load instantly as well. Yeah, the thing that annoys me most about mobile apps as well is that everyone's like, oh, well, I need a mobile app. Do you? Do you need a mobile app? Are your users going to actually download a mobile app? Could you not do a progressive web app? And then you don't need to go through Apple and Google? And then if people don't use it, you haven't spent as much money on the development costs. People seem to think apps just magically generate users. They do not. I had a friend who told me how they couldn't find the right RBG his client asked for. Yeah. I had a client come to me with Pantone colours, because that's all they worked in. Because they mainly had all the brand guidelines for print and not digital. So it's like, oh, it needs to be Pantone, this, that, or the other. And I'm like, what the feck is a Pantone? And how do I convert it to hex, please? I don't even like RGB. I like hex codes. I understand hex codes. And then you've got the hex codes with alpha as well. They're quite fun. FFOODD. That's my favourite hex code. It's bright pink. Or Wes Boss told me this one. If you ever want to learn JavaScript stuff, Wes Boss is a Canadian guy. I followed all of his learning tutorials and guides and courses. Really, really easy to follow, and he makes mistakes during the course of it. So you kind of learn how to identify Node.js mistakes and stuff like that. But yeah, he's got a course called Learn Node, and that teaches you all the back-end JavaScript Node.js stuff, so that's really good. Why are we talking about programming on a gaming stream? Work just bleeds into everything sometimes, doesn't it? F-Boss, Wes, W-E-S. W-E-S space B-O-S. His name is like Wesley, kind of. I mean, it might even be Wesley. But yeah, his name is Wes Boss. In fact, I'll type it in chat just in case. Wes Boss. There you go. I'm pretty sure his website is just wesboss.com as well, to be fair. But yeah, he's got some really good courses out there. Because I'm making a JSP connection now as your college homework. Ooh, interesting. Tell you something, I've never once been able to get into Java either. Like, Java and JavaScript, two completely different beasts. But you'd think, Java would be a fairly easy one to get into. Every time I've ran like a basic hello world in Java, I've ended up with some compilation error or some kind of stuff. And this is even literally copying and pasting an example. It just, Java doesn't want to work for me full stop, which is fine. I don't want to work with Java either, thank you very much. Same, yeah. I've tried it a few times. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get into making Minecraft mods or something like that. Let's try a basic Java tutorial. Paste it in. Something went wrong. Oh, right, I am starting to sweat and get uncomfortable because it's far too warm. So I think I am going to call it there. So thank you very much for watching. If you are watching on Twitch, please consider dropping a follow. We are 2 follows off of 50. It would be hella amazing if we can get there. If you are watching on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe. Poogie says to do it. He just screamed. Didn't realise he screams. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you have a cracking rest of your day. And before we leave, I am going to look for somebody to raid. See if anyone is online. There is indeed Priestify, of course. Priest is online, so I will do a raid there and leave you with my title screen. So have a cracking rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.